Um, First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Hakadash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, ever well. Much peace and blessings to the elect. Okay. Um, I just want to speak on something that I noticed in recent current events. Okay. As we all can see, there's been much judgment going out in the earth. Plenty and multiple judgments taking place daily. All right. And now what I've seen in common amongst these different current events, these different judgments the Lord is sending out, it seems like, to me, this is just my opinion, okay, my spiritual opinion, it seems like people are getting taken out. Multiple people, I should say, are being taken out at once. Okay, it seems like the Lord is killing people in twos, man. At least, like, He's not just killing one person at a time right now. Okay, if you've seen, if you've seen, like, just one example with the guy in the Brooklyn apartment hallway shooting. That was 3 people killed in that one from that one incident. We know the shooter died via suicide by a cop. I believe the next day or next couple of days, the police came for him and he shot it out with the police and died. Recently, there's been a judgment down here in South Florida, okay, where you had an felon, a Jake, I believe it was Judah, a felon. He possessed a weapon in the house. I guess he was with some Keisha, okay, and he left his loaded gun in a position where a 4-year-old boy, right? I guess it was the child of the woman he was dealing with. It didn't say it was his children, right? So this, the whole family structure there is no family structure right there. That's just disorder already, right? So he left the damn loaded gun somewhere where the 4-year-old boy can get it, and he shot his 3-year-old sister in the head, and she was on the ropes for a couple of days, but she ended up dying a couple of days later, right? That's one case. But there was another case just like it, which came to my mind. There was another case where you had 2 northern tribes. It was a boy like 15 and a girl 14, and he was driving the car late at night. He took his mama's car. She didn't know. The police got behind him. He sped off and hit a pole, and him and the girl he was with died. The girl didn't die instantly, but she died a couple days later. That's like what made me think about the other case with a little girl. But in that case, there's I spoke on the landlord. One landlord died, but then next day, a couple days later, I believe it was the next day, another Jake killed 2 of his landlords at the same time. The point I'm making, the Lord is killing a lot at once. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 12. For a man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. Okay? So the Lord is handing out judgments unexpectedly. And when you catch fish, it's when you use a net, you catching multiple fish. When you're using a fishing pole, you can only catch one at a time. But when you use a net, You catching multiple fish at once. Okay, and that's what the Lord is doing right now. He's handing out multiple judgments at once. Like they say, kill a bird, well, two birds with one stone. Okay, that's what the Lord is doing. Before anybody even realized what's going on, He done took 3-4 souls in these different incidents. You look on the news, you know, we gotta pray for mercy. We gotta pray for deliverance. Okay, safety. Okay, this is get another one. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, right? Verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. Okay, so a great number. And a great number meaning multiple deep people being put to death left and right. Oh, did not King David said, what, 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand? At a certain point with the judgments that are going out, the Lord is going to, be putting multiple people to death at once. That's when you're going to see real plagues. That's when we're going to see real judgments. Like we read in the scriptures, the ancient time. The Lord was sending those different plagues. Like when after King David sinned and numbered Israel, the Lord sent a death angel and it was just multiple people dropping dead. That's what we getting ready to see. Or like in the times of Numbers, after Israel sinned, I forget what exactly, but the plague, right? Who stayed the plague? It was Phinehas. You're right, that was after Jake was getting into those different, I believe Moabite, sex rituals and whatnot. That sex magic, that's what that fornication they was getting into, right? But the Lord sent a plague, and then the scriptures say, I believe it was just multiple, a lot of Jakes just dropping dead at once. That's what we're getting ready to see. That's the type of judgment we're getting into. Okay, no longer, just, one person here passed away, another person here passed away. No, it's going to be back to back, back to back, back to back. Why? Because the scriptures say the two-thirds of our people got to go. They just got to go. All right, it says what? And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Okay, so the land is going to be barren of faith, meaning that this whole current system that we are in right now, the everyday things that people trust in right now, people trust in car insurance companies, people trust in their bank, people trust in really these banks. That's who Jakes are all paying bills to and whatnot. They trust in their the company that they work for. They trust in the power and light company to supply light to them. They trust in the gas station having gas when they pull up. They trust in the grocery store to have food when they go to get food. That's all a part of faith. That's their faith. Okay, but we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, we understand through the prophecies that all these things are going to fail. Eventually, all these things are going to fail. And the only one that you can trust, the only one you should have faith in is Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, the Heavenly Father through the Son. Okay? Verse 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have roots shall thou see wasted suddenly. That's multiple casualties, multiple people. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's just something I wanted to speak on through the spirit. With that, shalom.